All right, y'all, welcome back to SimHood, and we're starting at the King's house. So earlier this morning, Theo Motion dropped off Tulip Tea Lily Motion over for Ruby King to take care of her and since her babies are asleep and they have all the toys and everything. It was a perfect opportunity for them to have like a niece, auntie day and give some time to Bella Rose Motion to, you know, um, have some private self care day as well. So Louis, he came back home early from work today and now he's cooking up some nachos. The babies are asleep. Miss Jo, she's sleeping too. It's just, a pretty chill day. So it was a, good day for, you know, a good time for Ruby to, take up time with Tulip as well. So as you guys can see, this beautiful painting she made, Bella Rose Motion, we definitely got to put it in her painting inventory because I haven't seen that. So we're going to work on rotating paintings, doing some updates in their house, and, kind of just um, upping their space a little bit. Obviously, their house, they're creating their own legacy in their own home. So, finding ways to um, incorporate their space, renovate it, get it to exactly their liking, we're definitely going to work on that for sure. So yeah, in the meantime, be emotion. He's gonna make some, food for the week, just so because there's really nothing in the house yet. So he's gonna cook some food. They got some time to have some food, and she can make her rough sketches, and yeah. So while Beauty was at work, I think Ro came home a little bit earlier, cooked some burgers, and Beauty, she's coming back from work right now. So perfect timing. They're gonna eat together, kind of talk about each other's day, briefly go over wedding planning. And also today, Ro is going to go and hang out with his brother Buddy Roosevelt Heart. He's going to go hang out with Buddy, just trying to connect and have that connection with his brother, So yeah, especially his brother being new in town, having someone to hang out with would be like, good for him and his brother as well. So yeah, um, Bumble, he's kind of just been working, going to sleep, eating on his routine, hasn't gone out of town or anything like that. The last time, he did miss Opal Jo's phone call. He didn't pick up, nor he hasn't called her yet back to let her know, what's been going on. But we'll see what happens, honestly. They still haven't had a conversation. Opal Jo, she went on a trip, a nature trip, got her mind right, and let's go check up on her, speaking about her anyway. So she's at the gym, trying to get back into her routine, but it's just really not working. The last time she did stay up like pretty much all night doing aerobatics. So she's not really feeling this machine. She did a scratch, she did a warm up, she's about to head out and get, a little bit grounded like shit. She's like, I don't want to go home just yet, but I still want to kind of do something, outside nature. So she's going to head out to the community market after she's done drinking her nutritious water or her nutritious drink or water. Um, so yeah, that's what Opal Joe's going to do for her evening. She's pretty much chilling. She's not really, thinking too much about Bo, whatever he's doing. Bo's gonna be Bo. Like you can't force anyone to be anything that they're not. And a girl's gotta live. You know what I'm saying? So right now she's just focusing on her going to the gym. Probably after hit up the community market. You know. So yeah. So pretty much Tulip is enjoying her stay at her auntie Ruby's house and her uncle the King's house, even though her cousins they sleep in their babies and whatnot. But she's having a good time. She's about to have her lunch, while Louis King is cooking up dinner um for the evening. So while, she's eating, Ruby's gonna practice teaching because her profession is a teacher. She is a teacher and yeah, so Tulip will have some opportunity to like listen to her and do her own thing as well. So yeah. Excuse me, y'all. Opal just got done with her nutritious drink. So, she's free. She's ready to head out to the community market. Got a few more orders to work on. Buddy's cranking down, but it would be nice to have like at least one more person over there, and it seems like everybody's busy. Well, Opal can come through and at least help, within the community market. She was already planning on coming here anyway. So yeah, the last time she was here, she was having like a brief conversation with her mom. Didn't go into much detail. She did learn that her mom is talking to a guy named Charlie that lives out of town. Didn't really have nothing to say after that. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. Like, hello, how you doing? I'm good, thank you. How are you? I'm good. Hey, uh, but they they working right now, so they ain't really got nothing to say. He a little stuttering. So we'll let them do what they gotta do. Luckily, Opal Jo was free to come and help out. Let's see what Bo doing. Okay, Bo, he, chilling, came back from work, eating his food, his normal stuff. Ain't nothing really, ain't nothing really different from his normal schedule, what he's been doing. Probably the only thing different is he hasn't been going to the gym as much just because he's been working more. And right now he's at mad scientist, role. So his job kind of demands him to be in work a little bit more, and he makes a little bit more money too. So yeah, go Bo. You know what I'm saying? Go Bo. So yeah. Rohart, he just got done eating, Beauty, she's still eating and whatnot, but he about to get ready because he's gonna be linking up with his brother, Buddy. Because Buddy, he got a discovery quest he's been working on since he got into SimHood, and he needs at least, 3 people. They need 3 people to work on the last, chunk of the part. So he's gonna hit up his brother. They're gonna be like, hey, I'm coming through, you know, and finish it up. So he already, had a conversation with Beauty. Beauty's like, okay, do your thing. I'm gonna stay in tonight because they definitely had like, a long time out to the last time when they were at the bonfire. So and she worked all day. Like the girl needs her rest. So yeah. Bro, he's outside. He going out and go connect with his brother. Yeah. Just something like casual, bro. Like he's gonna wear his chill fit. So yeah, Phoebe's downstairs gonna do some cleaning up, you know, chill, watch a movie. Not all the way tired yet to go to bed, but that's pretty much her night. You know, she's been working really hard at her job too, so big ups to both of them. Okay, so Tulip Tea Lily just got done eating her food, her lunch. So now, she's gonna, while Ruby is doing practicing teaching, it'll be a good time for Tulip to at least, study her quantum physics. So, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. We love an active auntie for real, for real. So, yeah, and Tulip loves coming over to the King's house because it's like, yay, they got some like toys. She obviously got her toys that she played with, but it's like, a kiddie pool, and stuff like that. So fun things that she can play with, and she's like the only like person in Simhood right now that can play with all these toys. I mean, besides like the train tracks, there's specific like toddler toys that the adults can't even play with. So yeah, girl is doing big things. So yeah, and you guys could see that back at her parents' house. They're kind of having like their own time. Her mom's drawing, her dad's cooking. They're kind of doing their own thing. So Ro, he's pretty much ready. He's going to um go to Beauty. Pretty much tell her goodbye, baby. I will see you later. About to go hang out with my bro. So yeah. And I'm really excited for their wedding. Like, it's gonna be so nice. And Louis catering, like, yes, for sure ski. Okay, so we'll let them get their little private time on, and let's go see what's Bo doing, what he's on. Okay, so he's pretty much done eating. Y'all see that? Obviously, he about to clean up, and he's pretty much been going to work, going to sleep, going to work, going to sleep. So tonight, it's not that late. He's about to hit up the gym. Um, just before he goes to bed, hit up the gym, change up, have a little, gym session, nighttime gym session. Like, I enjoy a nighttime gym session too. So I feel that. I feel that, Bo. Especially when you need to, clear your mind and stuff like that. Get your mind right for sure. It'll be a perfect opportunity to reach out to Opal Jo just before he leaves to see, if she wanna go with him so they can, have a little gym session together tonight. So let's see, if Opal Jo answer her phone. But we know he don't know, but we know she ain't home. She's at the community market right now. She went to the gym already. She's at the community market. Now he's calling her phone. She's not home. So now Opal Jo didn't pick up his phone call. You know what I mean? I don't know if she would have picked up if he was home. If she was home. Would she? Would y'all? You know what I mean? But we'll see. Right now she's at the community market. Girl just finished up planting her wheat. Now they about to officially introduce themselves. Like, hey, my name is Opal Jo. What's your name? He said my name is Roosevelt, Buddy Roosevelt Heart. Sorry, excuse me. And she's like, welcome, welcome, welcome to SimHood. I'm new here as well. Well, semi new. You know what I mean. Okay, so is your mom is Miss Joe, right? Yeah, that's my mom for sure. We live not too far. Yep, she was telling me how we go way back. Family house go way back. Okay, okay. Well, nice. You want to go out to like a discovery quest and do some, dancing or something? Sure, I'm down. Okay, straightforward. So it seems like they might hang out tonight, and it's good because she can be the third person to come out to the discovery quest because they actually do need three people to complete this discovery quest. I mean, she's free. She's still, kind of want to be outside, doing something. So yeah, and everyone else is busy. So let's see where this ends up. So now they're acquaintance, Buddy and Opal Jo. So he's like, yeah, let's head out. I'm about to go. My brother Ro, he's gonna meet us there as well. They just completed, the last order. They're gonna head out to the DIY house where they're gonna meet up Bree. And Bree, she's having a little kickback. So that's where the discovery quest is gonna be happening at. So yeah, pretty much. Like, yep, this is the place I've been. Shit, feels like I've been hostage at this place. I can't wait till this is done, but I'm happy I got my patio. Yep. Yeah, nice, nice. She cracking up too. Like, hey bro, what's up? What's good? What's good, bro? You came just in time. We just got here. And we like, hey bro, what's up, Opal? What's good? How you doing? I was like, yeah, I'm good. Real House Beauty doing? I haven't seen her at work these couple of days. Yeah, she's been having her own schedule. Wedding planning coming up. We moved into our new crib. You know what I'm saying? So we are really excited for the wedding, all that. So they chopping it up and everything. And boom, clearly Opal Jo is not home right now, so he didn't pick up. She didn't pick up his phone call. So now, he's still gonna go to the Simple Health Hub, but he feeling a little bit type of way because she didn't pick up his phone call. The last time that she called him, he was on the computer, he was busy. Now when he called her, she out right now. She had a kickback right now. She meeting new people right now in SimHood community right now. So bro hot a little bit. He's like, She not gonna pick up my phone call, bro. That's just lame as hell. It's lame as hell. Like honestly, can you take this camera from my face? Like honestly, get it out. Okay, bro, you ain't gotta do all that. You signed to be a part of this production, bro. I'm not about to argue with no cast for real. So now, you know, obviously they said their pleasantries, hey, what's up? So now Opal Joe's gonna go in the house, go meet up with Bree in the back. The guy's, gonna chop it up. Buddy, he's gonna chop it up with his brother Ro. Everybody seems like they're busy, so let's listen into this conversation, see how it goes. Like, hey, yo, bro, this is nice. I'm so happy for you to come into SimHood. Yeah, bro, I like it here. It's real nice. So you met Uncle Joe, bro. She part of the Joe family. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, yeah. She seemed pretty cool. I just met her today. I just met her today at the community market. It was so dope. She was like, yeah, she can come through. So yeah. Okay, okay. I don't know if you heard, but I did hear, from Lil Birdie or whatever. She talking to Bo. You met Bo? Like Bo? Yeah, I met him like one time at the community market. Ain't nothing slight, bro. Like, come on now. She a fine young girl. Bo is an older man. Like, come on now. Yeah, let's go. Let's go in the back. Let's do what we gotta do. We'll chop it up later. So seem like Buddy ain't really worried about much. Like, come on now, like he a young guy. Bo, he's an older guy. Like, I would say like Miss Joe is obviously the oldest, but Bo would be like the second oldest in the community, in the SimHood community. And it's not like, oh my gosh, he's so old, but he is older. Like, he is older. And her mom don't know she's been talking to Bo, and off cam, honestly, she's met Bo slightly, her mom, but it's not even about her mom, you know what I'm saying? She's having a good time and stuff like that. But yeah, off cam, he didn't say nothing to her. Honestly, he was at the gym, she was walking, da da da. That was some off cam stuff. Anyways, have a good night, girl. Bye.